Where do you live?
I live in Pasadena.
Where is Pasadena?
It's in California.
Is it in Northern California?
No, it's in Southern California.
Is Pasadena a big city?
It's pretty big.
How big is pretty big?
It has about 140,000 people.
How big is Los Angeles?
It has about 3 million people. Do you have a car?
Yes, I do.
What kind of car do you have?
I have a Honda.
Is it new?
It was new in 2003.
So it's pretty old now.
Yes, it is, but it still looks good.
Do you take good care of it?
Oh, yes. I wash it once a week.
Do you change the oil?
My mechanic changes the oil twice a year.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't. Do you?
I don't have a girlfriend either.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not rich enough.
Girls like guys with money.
They sure do.
They like guys with new cars.
I don't have money or a new car.
Me neither.
But girls like guys who are funny.
Yeah, maybe we should learn some good jokes.
Where are you going?
I have to walk the dog.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a little poodle.
Poodles bark a lot.
They sure do.
They bark at everything.
They never shut up.
Why did you get a poodle?
It's my mom's dog.
So she likes poodles?
She says they're good watchdogs. Can I borrow $5?
Sure. Why do you need it?
I want to buy lunch.
Where's your money?
It's not in my wallet.
Your wallet is empty?
I don't have even $1 in it.
Being broke is no fun.
Even if it's only for a short while.
It's always good to have friends.
Friends will lend you money when you're broke.
As long as you pay them back.
Word.
Let's go to the beach.
That's a great idea.
We haven't been in a while.
We haven't been in a month.
The last time we went, you almost drowned.
No, I didn't.
Then why did the lifeguard dive into the water?
I think he wanted to cool off.
He swam right up to you.
And then he turned right around.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe we should get going. Are you married?
No, I'm divorced.
When did you get divorced?
I got divorced 2 years ago.
Why did you get divorced?
My wife left me.
Why did she leave you?
She said she didn't love me anymore.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yes, it was.
Why didn't she love you anymore?
She fell in love with my best friend. I'm bored.
What's on TV?
Nothing.
There must be something on TV.
Nothing that's interesting.
What about the new game show?
Which one?
Deal or No Deal?
Tell me you're joking.
I love that show.
I watched it once. That was enough.
It's on right now. Let's watch it together.
I like living here.
I agree. Pasadena is a nice city.
It's not too big.
And it's not too small.
It has great weather all year long.
It has the Rose Parade.
It has beautiful houses.
It has wonderful restaurants.
It has great schools.
It's close to the mountains.
The people are friendly.
I'm not ever going to leave. We need a new mattress.
What's the matter with this one?
It's not comfortable.
It seems fine to me.
I toss and turn all night.
You should stop drinking coffee.
Look at these marks on my arms.
What are they?
They are bites.
Did the cat bite you?
No, the bedbugs in that mattress bit me.
Okay, let's get a new mattress.
My laptop is so slow.
Buy a new one.
I would if I had the money.
Why is it so slow?
That's a good question.
Did you take it to a computer shop?
I would if I had the money.
Well, I guess you have to live with it.
Sometimes I want to throw it out the window.
You don't want to do that.
Why not?
You might hit someone in the head. What's for dinner?
I'm not sure.
How about a pizza?
You had pizza for lunch.
But I love pizza.
Everybody loves pizza.
So why can't I have pizza for dinner?
Because you need a variety.
What's variety?
Different things. Not the same thing all the time.
You mean like pepperoni pizza instead of a cheese pizza?
No, I mean a salad instead of a pizza.
We need to save money.
Why do we need to save money?
Because we need to buy a house.
But a house is so expensive.
That's why we need to save money.
How much do we need to save?
We need to save enough for a down payment.
How much is that?
That's about $30,000.
$30,000? That will take forever.
Not if we save every penny.
Okay, here's 7 pennies. The ocean is so big.
You can't see the end of it.
It goes on forever.
And it's deep too.
I think it's 5 miles deep.
Are there fish at the bottom?
There are fish at the top and the bottom.
Are there more fish or more people?
I think there are more fish.
I hope so. I love to eat fish. I'm upset with my mom.
Why is that?
I warned her about her new boyfriend. She didn't listen to me.
What happened?
I gave her $1,000 for her birthday. I told her to spend it on herself.
That was very nice of you.
I found out that she gave it to her new boyfriend.
Why did she do that?
He said he would buy her a nice ring.
What's wrong with that?
He went to Las Vegas. He lost it all gambling.
Oh, I hope your mom broke up with him. Do animals talk to each other?
Of course, they talk to each other.
What do they talk about?
They talk about other animals.
What else do they talk about?
They talk about food and the weather.
Do they talk about us?
Of course, they talk about us.
What do they say about us?
They say that we are funny looking.
We're not funny looking. Animals are funny looking.
We're funny looking because we wear clothes. I have to clean the house.
Yes, it's very dirty.
You can help me.
Why me?
Because you helped make it dirty.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to clean the bathroom.
Oh, that's easy.
Clean the sink, the tub, the counter, and the toilet.
That's a lot of work.
Tell me when you finish.
I don't think so. You'll just give me more work. You're watching too much TV.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're wasting your life.
I'm having fun.
You're sitting there with your mouth open.
Who cares?
I care. Do something.
Okay, I did something.
What did you do?
I turned up the volume.
That's not what I meant by do something.
Well, you do something. Leave me alone. Did you write a letter to Grandma?
Yes, I did.
Did you tell her about school?
I told her that school is fun.
Did you put the letter in an envelope?
Yes, and I sealed the envelope.
Did you put a stamp on the envelope?
I couldn't find any stamps.
They're in the kitchen drawer.
Okay, I just put a stamp on the envelope.
Give me the envelope and I'll mail it for you.
When is Grandma going to learn about email? Why are you yawning?
I'm sleepy.
Why don't you go to bed?
I want to watch this TV show.
Maybe you should record it.
The tape recorder is broken.
Then you should watch the rerun.
Why? I'm watching the original.
But you'll be asleep in about 1 minute.
I'm just yawning because the commercials are on.
Okay, I'll tell you how the show ends.
Zzz. It's Sunday.
So?
You know what that means?
I forgot.
Sunday means we go to church.
Oh, yeah.
Put on a coat and a tie.
Why?
To show respect to God and others.
I'm glad Sunday is only once a week.
I hope God didn't hear that.
He'll forgive me. Did you feed the cat?
I'll do that in a minute.
That cat is meowing. He's hungry.
Okay, I'll feed him right now.
You shouldn't make him wait.
I was doing my homework.
The cat doesn't care about your homework.
The cat doesn't care about anything.
That's the way cats are.
All they think about is themselves.
Maybe we should get rid of him.
Of course not. He's family. I hate shaving.
Me too.
I just cut myself again.
Did you use a new blade?
It doesn't matter. Old blades cut, new blades cut.
Maybe you should use an electric shaver.
They make a lot of noise, but they don't give a close shave.
Maybe you should stop shaving.
And grow a beard?
Sure, why not?
Because food and other stuff sticks in my beard.
Here's an idea. Put cream on your face and have the cat lick it off. What? Excuse me.
Yes?
Are you reading this paper?
Oh, no. Help yourself.
I asked because the paper is sitting next to you.
Thank you. That's polite of you to ask.
Some people would just pick it up.
Yes, I know some people are rude.
I always try to be polite.
So do I.
The world needs more polite people like us.
I agree 100%. Mom, I want a puppy.
Let me think about it.
Why do you have to think about it?
Because a puppy costs money.
No, it doesn't. Puppies are free.
Yes, but a puppy needs shots.
Shots for what?
So it won't get sick. Just like you get shots.
I hate shots.
And a puppy eats food. Food costs money.
No problem. I'll give him food off my plate.
Oh, no, you don't. Puppies don't eat vegetables.
Look at all these kittens.
How many are there?
8.
They're all so cute.
Yes, but I can't keep them.
What are you going to do with them?
I'm going to give them away. Do you want one?
Yes, I would love one.
Which one do you want?
That one. The one that's all black.
Yes, I like that one, too.
I'll call him Blackie. My parents go to church every Sunday.
They trust in God.
They hope they will go to heaven.
They probably will.
But no one knows for sure.
That's for sure.
No one knows what happens after we die.
If we are good, we will be happy in heaven with God.
That's what many people believe.
If we are bad, will we be unhappy forever in hell?
I don't want to go to hell.
Let's go to church with your parents on Sunday.
My husband died.
I'm sorry for you.
Thank you.
When did he die?
A couple of months ago.
You still miss him?
Yes, but I talk to him almost every day.
When you go to church?
No, when I call him on his cell phone.
What do you mean?
I buried him with his cell phone.
What will you do when the battery dies? Today is Friday the 13th.
That's a bad day.
It's supposed to be unlucky.
You're supposed to stay home all day.
That's what I do.
My friend stayed in a hotel on Friday the 13th.
That was a mistake.
He stayed on the 13th floor.
What happened?
Someone stole his laptop.
He was asking for it.
He learned his lesson. He's home today. Do you love me? Do you really love me?
Of course.
Prove it.
How can I prove it?
Take me to dinner.
That's it? That's all I have to do?
Take me to a nice restaurant, not to McDonald's.
But a nice restaurant costs money.
Yes, and you have to make a reservation.
That's such a hassle.
I knew you didn't love me.
Okay. I'll make a reservation right now.
My parents are divorced.
So are mine.
Why did your parents get divorced?
My father found a new girlfriend.
That's too bad.
My mother was hurt and angry.
She had good reason. What did she do?
She told him to drop his girlfriend.
What did your father do?
He moved out of our house.
I guess he really liked his new girlfriend.
Yes, but she left him a year later.
My grandma's apartment smells funny.
So does mine.
I think it's old people's smell.
Really?
Yes, I think when you get old, you begin to smell.
Like fruit that is too ripe?
Yes, just like fruit that is too ripe.
But the smell is different.
Yes, old people don't smell like fruit.
No, they smell like a thrift shop.
Yes, a thrift shop has that same smell.
Yes, and an old smell. The price of stamps goes up and up.
I think stamps used to cost a penny.
That was a long time ago.
It was before I was born.
Now a stamp is 42 cents.
But in May, it will be 44 cents.
Have you ever lost a letter in the mail?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I.
So, they do a good job for the money.
Yes, they do.
Maybe we shouldn't complain.
A button came off my shirt.
What are you going to do?
First, I have to find the button.
Where did you lose it?
I have no idea.
A button is hard to find. Did you look in your pant cuffs?
That's a good idea.
I found a button in my pant cuffs one time.
Let me look. No, it's not there.
Many shirts come with an extra button.
You're right. This one does have an extra button.
Now, all you have to do is sew it on.
I have to go to the bathroom.
You drink too much coffee.
But I love coffee.
Well, it's your life.
You eat too much chocolate.
I don't think so.
Have you looked in the mirror?
Do you think I'm getting fat?
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
I said I have to go to the bathroom.
That's what I thought you said. Did you do the laundry?
Yes, I did.
What did you wash?
I washed the sheets and towels.
What about the pillowcases?
Yes, I took them off the pillows and washed them.
Did you dry everything in the dryer?
Yes, I dried everything in the dryer.
Then what did you do?
I folded all the towels.
Did you put the sheets on the bed?
Yes, I put the pillowcases on the pillows. Do you listen to the radio?
I listen day and night.
What do you listen to?
Mostly talk radio.
What's that?
People talk about current events.
What do they say?
They say they want change.
What kind of change?
They want tax cuts.
Why do they want tax cuts?
Because tax cuts will save them money.
Mom, I'm hungry.
Look in the fridge.
I'm looking. There's nothing to eat.
Are you sure?
It's almost empty.
I went to the market yesterday.
I don't see anything.
I bought lots of oranges and apples.
I don't want fruit. I want something tasty.
Eat the fruit. It's good for you.
Next time you go to the market, let me go with you.
No, thank you. All you want to eat are hot dogs and candy bars. What is there to eat?
I don't know. Look in the fridge.
I think I'll make a sandwich.
What kind?
A ham sandwich.
The bread is in the cabinet.
Where's the mustard?
It's in the fridge, I think.
Oh, yes, here it is. Do you want a sandwich?
Yes, that sounds nice.
How about some potato chips?
Yes, and a pickle if we have any.
It's time for your bath, young lady.
But Mom, I'm not dirty.
You need a bath every day.
Why?
Because you don't want to smell bad.
I don't smell bad.
That's what you think.
If I smelled bad, I could smell me.
I can smell you.
I can smell you too.
That's my perfume.
When can I wear perfume?
Something's wrong with my computer.
Exactly what?
All I get is a black screen.
What's the matter?
I think I know because this happened before.
What happened before?
My hard drive crashed.
Oh no, that's bad news.
It sure is, but I'm going to call HP first, just to make sure.
Will you lose all your files?
No, I always back up my files.
You're smart. I called HP about my computer.
What did they say?
They said I need a new hard drive.
That's too bad. How much is a new one?
It's not too much, only about $85.
Plus installation?
No, my hard drive is easy to remove and replace.
Really?
Yes, it's just a couple of screws.
That's nice.
It's a lot better than paying someone $60.
If my hard drive crashes, I'll just call you. What's your email address?
It's BlueDog123.
BlueDog123. Are you sure that's all?
Yes.
No, that's incomplete.
What do you mean?
What's your mailing address?
456 Cherry Drive, Pasadena, California, 91170.
That's correct.
So, what's the problem?
Blue Dog 123 is just a street. You have to give me the city, state, and zip code.
Oh, I get it. My email address is bluedog123@yahoo.com. I'm going to take a nap.
You should unplug the phone.
That's a good idea.
Do you want me to wake you in an hour?
No thanks. Just let me sleep until I wake up.
I'll start dinner at 6 o'clock.
Okay, I think I'll be awake by then.
If not, your nose will wake you up.
You mean I will smell the food cooking?
You might even dream about dinner.
I don't think I'm going to dream about anything. I'm really tired.
Have a nice nap. That was a nice funeral.
Yes, Dad, it was.
The son gave a nice speech about his father.
It was long, too.
I think it was about 45 minutes long.
But it went by fast. It was interesting.
I liked it.
I'll give you a speech like that, too.
Do you think anyone will come to my funeral?
Of course.
I think only the family will be there.
You have lots of friends. They will be there, too. Yikes! What's that noise?
I had to blow my nose.
Did you have to blow right next to the phone?
Did you hear that?
Of course I heard that. I thought a plane had crashed into your house.
It wasn't that loud.
I will blow my nose sometime for you, and you'll see.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I thought you had an elephant in your house.
You're funny.
What did you say? I think I've gone deaf.
I'm going into the bathroom to blow my nose. I'll be right back. I have lots of friends.
Really? How many do you have?
I don't know, maybe 100?
That is a lot of friends. Do you have a best friend?
Of course, I have lots of best friends.
How many best friends do you have?
I think about 25.
I have only one best friend.
I feel sorry for you.
I have only a few friends.
You must be lonely. I will share my friends with you.
That's very nice of you. Don't you ever cheat on me.
Why would I do that?
Because men like to cheat.
Some men do, but not me.
I'm watching you.
I'm an open book. Watch me all you want.
If I catch you, you'll be sorry.
You won't catch me because I love you. I'm not a cheater.
I will poke your eyes out.
I don't want any other woman.
I will chop your toes off one by one.
Honey, please. You're the only woman for me, forever. I swear it. I hate to go outside.
Me too.
Why do you hate to go outside?
I meet too many jerks.
I agree.
This city is full of jerks.
Rude people are everywhere.
But what can you do?
You could yell at them.
And they will yell back at you.
Yelling doesn't do any good.
No, the best thing to do is just stay home. Will you look at this form?
Are you having problems with it?
I don't understand some things.
Let me help you.
What does MI mean?
MI stands for middle initial.
What does MM/DD/YY mean?
That means month, day, year. Use numbers.
I don't understand.
For example, if your birth date is January 12th, 1987, write 01/12/87.
Oh, that's simple enough.
Always print clearly and fill in the bubbles completely. Let's go to the animal shelter.
What do you want to do?
I want to get a puppy for my son.
That will make him so happy.
I'll get him one of those little dogs.
One that won't grow up too big?
And eat too much.
Do you know which one he would like?
Oh, yes. I took him there yesterday. He showed me one that he really liked.
I bet you had to drag him away.
He wanted to take it home yesterday.
I wonder what he'll name it. What's the weather like?
I don't know. I just woke up.
Why don't you look outside?
Okay, it looks like rain.
Why do you say that?
The sky is gray.
Is it raining right now?
No,
How do you know?
the street isn't wet.
I have to go shopping today.
You'd better take an umbrella. I can't believe how hot it is.
It's not even noon yet.
That means it will get hotter.
I'm dying from the heat.
Turn on the air conditioner.
It doesn't work.
What happened?
I don't know.
Did you call the repairman?
Of course.
When is he coming?
He's busy, he said, next week.
I'll be glad when winter comes.
Why is that?
Because I love the snow.
Yes, the snow is fun.
Last year, we made a big snowman.
How big was it?
It was 7 feet tall.
How long did it take?
It took us all day.
Did you give him a nose?
Of course. We gave him a big carrot for a nose.
Let me help you make one this year. I'm going to the bank.
What do you need to do?
I need to withdraw some money.
How are you going to do that?
I'll just use the ATM.
What's that?
It's the automatic teller machine.
It gives you money?
I just insert my debit card into the machine.
And it gives you money?
Well, it gives me money, but it's my own money.
Oh, what good is that? I thought it gave you free money. Did you put the blue bin out on the street?
Oh no, I forgot.
Well, you'd better take it out front.
What time does the recycling truck come by?
It usually gets here at noon on Tuesday, which is tomorrow.
I'll just take it out to the street tomorrow morning.
Oh, no, you don't.
What do you mean?
Every morning you get up late and rush off to work late.
Do you think I'll forget to do it?
You'll remember to do it, but you won't have time to do it.
Okay, I'll take it out front right now. Are you ready?
Ready for what?
Ready for the big switch.
What are you talking about?
The nation is switching to digital TV.
Oh, of course I'm ready.
Did you buy the converter?
No, I don't need a converter because I bought a digital TV.
How much was that?
It was only about $120 for a 13-inch screen.
Does it pick up any digital channels?
Oh, yes, I get 6 Korean channels, but nothing in English. People are funny.
They sure are.
Did you hear about the pilot?
The one that stole a small plane?
Yes. He stole a plane in Canada and flew it into the U.S.
Did they catch him?
Yes. After 2 U.S. fighter jets followed him for an hour, he landed on a highway.
Did he crash?
No. He just landed the plane and walked to a restaurant.
Did the cops find out why he flew into the U.S.?
His life sucked. He was hoping a fighter jet would shoot him down.
Poor. The police need our help finding a robber.
How do you know?
The TV news is reporting a bank robbery.
Do they know what the robber looks like?
Yes, he's 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, black hair, and about 30 years old.
What race is he?
They didn't say.
The TV news doesn't tell us the race anymore?
Of course not. That would be racist.
How can we identify someone if we don't know their race?
Don't ask me.
Then they also shouldn't tell us if the robber is male or female because that is sexist.
Don't wipe your nose on your sleeve.
But I don't have a tissue.
Then go find a tissue in the bathroom.
I didn't have time to get one from there.
Your sleeves are not tissues.
But Mom, all my friends use their sleeves.
That doesn't make it right.
I saw Dad wipe his nose on his sleeve yesterday.
I will talk to your father about that.
I bet Dad did it all the time when he was my age.
Your daddy was a good little boy.
How do you know? Were you his mommy too? I'm worried.
Worried about what?
I'm getting married.
You should be happy, not worried.
I am happy, but marriage is a lot of responsibility.
Yes, you have to take care of your wife.
And I have to take care of our children.
Are you going to start a family?
Yes. We want to have a little boy and a little girl.
That sounds wonderful.
Except we can't afford it.
No wonder you're worried.
I don't get art.
Or artists.
They're in a different world.
I saw a painting of a jar that was full of pencils.
The artist said the jar was both full and empty.
But it was full of pencils. How could he say it was empty?
Artists see things differently.
Did you ever see anything that Picasso painted?
Of course, he's world famous.
Did he ever take art lessons?
I can't believe it. I drew paintings like that in 3rd grade.
Where are they? Maybe they are worth millions. What's the point?
The point of what?
Of living.
Who knows? You live and then you die.
We must be here for some reason.
Maybe we're here to have fun.
Then why aren't I having fun?
Because you're thinking too much.
So I should stop thinking?
Stop thinking about what the point is.
Okay, I'll start thinking about having some fun.
Just be patient. Fun doesn't come along every 5 minutes. Beer is a powerful drug.
So are cigarettes.
Which would you prefer?
What do you mean?
When you die and go to heaven, they will offer you beer or cigarettes.
I could pick only one or the other.
Yes, nothing's perfect, not even in heaven.
Boy, that's a tough one.
What's so tough about it? Of course, I would pick cigarettes.
But cigarettes taste much better when you have a cold beer.
Well, you can't have everything.
I don't think I want to go to your heaven. My pants have a hole in the front pocket.
You shouldn't carry pens in your pocket.
Yesterday, a pin fell through my pants onto my shoe.
Lucky for you, it wasn't a sharp knife.
Who carries a sharp knife in their pocket?
Criminals, of course.
Anyway, I have to fix the hole.
You can sew it up or use an iron-on patch.
Tell me about this patch.
The patch has glue. The hot iron melts the glue so the patch sticks on.
That sounds a lot easier than sewing.
It is, but after about 10 washings, the glue washes off. Do you know any good jokes?
I can't remember jokes.
Neither can I.
They go in one ear and out the other.
Who makes up all these jokes?
Who knows, but there must be 100 new ones every day.
Yes, just in English alone.
I wonder if every language has jokes.
Of course, people everywhere like good jokes.
What do you think people joke about the most?
I think most jokes are about women.
Oh, really? I think most jokes are about men. You're very lucky.
Why do you say that?
You speak 2 languages.
Well, my English isn't perfect.
No one speaks perfect English.
Maybe I'll be the first.
I've been thinking about learning Spanish.
Spanish is easy. I'll be happy to teach you.
How long will it take me to learn?
I think it will only take you a year or 2.
How soon can we begin?
Ahora, that means right now. Do you know what today is?
Yes, it's April 22nd.
It's more than just a date.
Is it your birthday or anniversary?
No, it's Earth Day.
What's that?
It's a yearly reminder to take care of our planet.
Oh, you mean like reuse things and recycle stuff?
Yes, we need to think green, save water, and stop using plastic bags.
How about if I take shorter showers?
That's a good idea, because showers waste a lot of water.
From now on, I'll spend only 20 minutes in the Poetry sucks.
I don't know anyone who likes it.
Some of it is okay, I guess.
Yes, the poems that rhyme and are easy to remember.
Like 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
But people still write poems.
No one makes any money at it.
Shakespeare was a poet.
Did he get rich from his poetry?
Probably not.
Poems are a little bit like songs.
Yes, but songs have music. Without music, songs would suck too. How smart are you?
I don't know. I think I'm average.
Did you ever take an IQ test?
No, I never did. All I know is that I got A's and B's in school.
I wish I was really smart.
Don't be ridiculous.
What do you mean?
If you're going to make a wish that you were really rich or famous.
Don't you ever wonder what it's like to be super smart?
It must be very lonely.
Why is that?
Because if you're super smart, no one understands what you're saying. I missed the TV news last night. What was on?
Nothing that would pass as news.
What's the weather going to be like this weekend?
I don't know. Whenever the weather comes on, I switch channels.
What was the lead story on the news?
Some actress was in court for driving without a license.
What was the second story?
Some actor married a woman young enough to be his daughter.
What was the third story?
A bull chased a man in a supermarket.
Wasn't there anything about Octomom?
Of course, she's going to hire a nanny for her 8 infants.
What are you going to do about your death?
Well, mostly I'll try to avoid it.
I mean, are you going to get buried or cremated?
My wife and I will be cremated.
Are you going to be buried next to each other?
Oh no, our ashes will be shaken into the ocean.
You're not going to be buried?
A coffin costs too much and takes up too much space.
Yes, but it will be in a cemetery where your children can visit you.
Children seldom visit their parents in the cemetery.
That's true. A cemetery is for dead people, not living people.
We figure our kids can visit us whenever they go to the beach. Did you wipe your feet?
Yes, of course I wiped my feet.
Then why is there mud on the carpet?
I don't know. It's not my mud.
Well, someone brought it into the house.
Look at the bottom of my shoes. They're clean.
Of course they're clean. You left all the mud on the carpet.
Okay, I'll get the vacuum cleaner.
Don't vacuum it now.
Don't you want me to clean up the mud?
Wait till it dries. It will be easier to vacuum.
Next time I will be more careful. What are you getting for your mom?
What are you talking about?
Sunday is Mother's Day.
This Sunday?
Of course, it's all over the news.
I thought it was next Sunday.
Well, you better get her something.
I'll get her a nice card.
Is that it?
Yes, that's all I ever give her.
She raised you and all you ever give her is a card?
It's okay. She knows.
I don't like our flag.
What's the matter with it?
It's too much like other flags.
Yes, a lot of flags have stripes.
A flag should be pretty.
What should our flag look like?
It should have a pretty woman on it.
That's ridiculous.
You don't like pretty women?
Of course I do, but not on our flag.
Every nation should have a pretty woman on their flag.
You can't go to war carrying up a flag with a woman on it. I had a busy morning.
What did you do?
I watered all the plants.
You have a lot of plants.
Then I did my laundry.
That takes some time.
I took the dog for a walk.
I'll bet he enjoyed his walk.
I vacuumed the entire house.
That's a lot of work.
And then I made lunch.
I'll bet you were hungry. I don't have long-distance service with my home phone.
So how do you make long-distance calls?
I use a calling card.
Where do you get that?
I buy it at the dollar store.
How much is it?
It's $1 for 100 minutes.
That's only a penny a minute.
It's a great price, but you have to dial a lot of numbers.
How many?
First you dial 7 numbers, then 10 numbers, then 10 more numbers.
Yikes. I think I'll keep my long-distance service.
Do you go to college?
Yes, I do.
What college do you go to?
I go to Pasadena City College.
Do you like it?
Oh, yes. I really like it.
Why do you like it?
Because it has great teachers.
What else?
I like all my classmates, too.
Anything else?
Yes, it's not expensive. I lost my new pen.
Where did you lose it?
I don't know.
When did you lose it?
I think I lost it today. I used it yesterday.
Did you check all your pockets?
I checked all my pockets.
Did you look in your desk?
Yes, it isn't there either.
It's probably around somewhere.
Oh, well, it only cost me $1.
Only $1? Don't even look for it. Gravity is very important.
What is gravity?
It's the force that pulls everything down.
I don't understand.
If you pour water into a glass, the water goes down into the glass.
Of course it does.
Without gravity, the water would go up.
You're joking.
Without gravity, you would go up.
What do you mean?
You would float into the sky like a balloon.
That would be fun.
I can't read my book.
Turn on the light.
The light is on.
Open the book.
The book is open.
See an eye doctor.
That's what I need to do.
He'll give you a prescription for glasses.
I'll make an appointment tomorrow.
I'll get the yellow pages for an eye doctor.
Read the phone number to me.
I'll read it very loud in case your hearing is getting bad, too. What do you need for school?
I need pencils.
Anything else?
I need a notebook.
Do you need a pen?
No, I already have a pen.
Do you need a calculator?
No, the teacher doesn't permit calculators.
How about a dictionary?
No, we have a big dictionary in the classroom.
Well, I guess that's it.
Yes, that's all I need for now. I like this magazine.
So do I.
I read it once, and I subscribed.
It gives you all the news.
All the news in only 50 pages.
I like the political cartoons.
I like the beautiful photos of the houses for sale.
I always read the film reviews.
I never miss the food and drink section.
I gave a subscription to my parents.
Me too. They canceled their other news magazines.
So did mine. My pen is out of ink.
Shake it a couple of times.
I shook it. There is no more ink.
You can borrow mine.
Thank you. I'll buy a new one tomorrow.
What were you doing?
I was writing a letter.
Who were you writing to?
It's to my mom.
Tell her I said hello.
Okay, I'll return your pen when I'm done.
Take your time. Have you done your homework?
Not yet.
Then why are you watching TV?
This is my favorite show.
Go do your homework.
But, Mom...
You can watch TV after you do your homework.
But the show will be over.
There will be another show next week.
Please?
You know the rules.
I hate the rules. I can't wait till
I can't wait until I graduate.
Me too.
No more homework.
I hate homework.
Are you going to college?
I can't afford it.
Me neither.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm joining the army.
You're kidding. You might get killed.
I don't think so. After I finish, I'll have enough money to go to college.
That's not a bad idea. What is your major?
English.
What are you going to do with an English major?
I'm going to be a teacher.
High school or middle school?
High school.
I teach high school English.
I didn't know that.
I started teaching 5 years ago.
How do you like it?
Do you see all these gray hair? It was totally black 5 years ago.
Maybe I'll teach middle school. Parking at school is impossible.
I'll say.
I drove around for half an hour.
Did you find a spot?
I found a spot, but someone cut in and took it from me.
Did you yell at them?
Yes, I did.
And
he yelled back at me.
how rude.
But I got lucky a few minutes later.
You have to be lucky to find a parking space. This is a huge library.
Yes, it has lots of rooms and lots of space.
And lots of books.
And lots of thieves.
What do you mean?
I mean, keep your belongings close to you.
The only thing in my backpack is used books.
But thieves don't know that.
They might think that I've got an iPod or a laptop in there.
Now you're thinking.
You'd think a library would be safe from thieves.
Not even a church is safe from thieves.
How good is your math?
I can add 2 and 2.
So you're not very good at math.
I'm terrible at math.
Well, I need some help.
With what?
I'm taking a math course in school.
Well, you should ask your teacher or your classmates for help.
I can't do that.
Why not?
They might think I'm stupid.
They're not going to think that. They'll be glad to help you.
Do you believe in God?
Of course.
Do you pray to God?
Occasionally.
When's that?
When I need something.
Like what?
Well, if I have a big test at school.
Does God answer your prayers?
Yes, I've passed all my tests.
Do you ever pray for money?
Not yet. I won't need that until I graduate from high school.
The cops finally found the husband.
What husband?
The husband of the driver who ran over 2 college students at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, the girl died instantly, and the boy is still in the hospital.
The husband said he tried to help the boy.
Yes, he pushed him off the hood of the car.
No, he said he gently placed the boy on the street.
So what? They still drove off.
The husband said a fire department was nearby.
So what? Did he dial 911?
He said he was thinking about it, but he didn't get around to it.
He didn't get around to turning himself in either.
I don't like riding the bus.
Why not?
The seats and the windows are dirty.
Don't they clean the bus every night?
I think they do.
You should bring some wipes with you.
That's a good idea.
Then you can wipe your seat and window.
People will think I'm strange.
Who cares? Everyone is strange.
That's for sure.
Don't worry about what people think. I don't like riding the bus.
Why not?
Number 1, it's too slow.
You're right, a car is faster.
Number 2, it's usually late.
You're right, the buses are never on time.
Number 3, it doesn't run 24 hours.
You're right, buses don't run late at night.
Number 4, it's too crowded.
You're right, you have to stand in the aisle.
Number 5, it's unsafe.
You're right, bad guys might rob you. We had a problem at school.
What was the problem?
Someone cut the tires.
What tires?
The tires on the cars.
Where were the cars?
They were in the student parking lot.
How many tires were cut?
1 or 2 tires were cut on each car.
How many cars?
11 cars.
That's terrible. I hope they catch the person. Life isn't fair.
It sure isn't.
I got a ticket yesterday.
What for?
I was crossing the street.
Were you in a crosswalk?
Yes, but the red hand was blinking.
So, that's a ticket?
Yes, it's a $140 ticket.
That's not right.
When I started to cross the street, the white walk sign was blinking.
You need to walk faster.
You're driving too fast.
Why do you say that?
The speed limit is 65,
I know that.
but you're doing 75.
So is everyone else.
But a cop might stop you.
No, he won't. Some cars are doing 85.
So the cop will stop those cars?
Of course, he stops the fastest cars.
My friend got a ticket for doing 75.
Your friend was unlucky. Remember to put air in your tires.
How often do I have to do that?
Once every 2 months?
That's a lot.
What do you mean?
That's 6 times a year.
Yes, and it takes about 5 minutes each time.
I'll try.
Check your tires or you'll get a flat.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it isn't. A flat costs you time and money.
And I don't have either.
You're driving too fast.
I'm in a hurry.
Don't ever be in a hurry.
It's not my fault. You didn't wake me up.
That's not my fault. You didn't tell me to wake you up.
Well, I meant to.
Don't ever be in a hurry when you're driving.
Why not?
Because you'll have an accident. Most accidents are because people are in a hurry.
How do you know that?
I read a lot.
I thought drunks caused most accidents. Let's go for a ride.
Where are we going?
Into the mountains.
That sounds nice.
I want to show you my new car.
You bought a new car?
Yes, I bought a Cadillac.
A luxury car.
Luxury plus speed.
What are we waiting for?
Let me get the keys.
Let me get my camera.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Why didn't you go before we left?
I did, but I have to go again.
Well, hold on a little longer.
I think I'm going to explode.
Just hold on.
Oh, don't hit any more bumps.
We'll be at McDonald's in just a few minutes.
I hope there are fast minutes.
Think about something else. Think about a hamburger.
I'm thinking, but I still have to go.
It's the next exit. Hold on. Where's the car?
What do you mean?
The car isn't here.
Where did you park it?
I parked it right here.
Are you sure?
Yes, I remember this big tree.
Maybe it's the wrong tree.
No, this is the tree.
Did someone steal it?
I sure hope not.
Maybe they towed it away. Look at this traffic.
I'd rather not.
It gets worse every year.
Why are you complaining? We're going almost 20 miles an hour.
The speed limit is 65.
Well, that's between 2 o'clock and 4 a.m.
Where are all these people going?
They're all asking the same question.
When are they going to fix this problem?
They said they need more money.
They always need more money.
It'll get worse before it gets... Did you see that car?
Yes, he went through the red light.
Can we call the police?
No, the police don't care.
Why not?
They have to see it happen.
They didn't believe us.
No, they can only give a ticket if they see it happen.
So, what do we do?
We don't do anything.
Maybe we should honk the horn next time.
The driver will just honk back at us.
My car is dirty.
Why don't you wash it?
That's what I'm going to do.
Are you going to wash it yourself?
Of course, it's not a hard job.
I'll help you.
Okay, I'll get a bucket.
I'll rinse the car first.
Then we can scrub it with a wet sponge and soap.
After that, we can dry it with a towel.
Then it will look like new.
And you saved $10. It sure is windy today.
Paper is flying everywhere.
This wind is dangerous for drivers.
Especially for drivers of big trucks.
The wind blows those trucks over.
It blows the trees over, too.
A tree fell onto my dad's car.
Was there much damage?
My dad had to buy a new car.
Wow, that's terrible.
Never park your car under a tree.
The wind will get you, or the birds will get you. When are we going to stop?
We'll stop at the next McDonald's.
How far away is that?
I think we'll be there in half an hour.
I hope so. I have to go to the bathroom.
Well, I can always pull over.
No, thank you. I'll just wait.
We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
What do you mean?
While you're using the bathroom, I'll order some food.
Don't order for me. I'm not hungry.
I'm very hungry. I'll order for you and then I'll eat yours. This is such a long light.
Look, how many cars are waiting in line?
They need a left turn arrow.
Only 2 cars can make a left turn every 3 or 4 minutes.
We'll be here forever.
Get out of this lane.
But we need to turn left.
Forget it. Go straight.
Then what?
Then we'll just make a U-turn.
And then we can turn right at the light.
Good idea. It will be so much quicker. I need a cheap car.
How much money do you have?
$1,000?
Well, that should get you something.
But I need something that's reliable.
You need a car with low mileage.
A car that was owned by a little old lady?
Where have you looked?
I haven't looked anywhere yet.
Why not?
Because I'll never find one for such a low price.
You're right about that. Keep saving your money. Good afternoon, officer.
Your driver's license and registration, please.
Here you go.
Do you know why I pulled you over?
I have no idea. All of a sudden, I heard your siren.
You rolled through that stop sign back there.
But I stopped.
No, you didn't. You slowed down, but you didn't come to a full stop.
Well, nobody else does, so why should I?
That's not the attitude of a good driver.
But I am a good driver. I've never had a ticket in my life.
Well, you've got one now. Here, have a nice day. $140? I can't believe it.
What are you talking about?
I got a ticket downtown for $140.
Were you speeding?
No, I was crossing the street.
Were you jaywalking?
No, I was in the crosswalk.
So why did you get a ticket?
The officer said that red hand was blinking.
Was it blinking when you entered the crosswalk?
No, the white walk sign was blinking.
You should fight that ticket. I'll be your witness. They were in a crosswalk near school at 3 a.m.
Who?
2 students from USC.
What happened?
A speeding car ran a red light, killing the girl.
What happened to the other student?
He landed on the hood of the car.
Did he get off the hood?
No, the car stopped, and the passenger pushed the injured student off the hood.
I'll bet the car continued on its way.
Of course it did. Why stop after you've run over 2 people?
I hope they find them and put them in jail for life.
What happened to your car?
I got a dent in the parking lot.
How did you get it?
I don't know. Maybe it was from a shopping cart.
Those shopping carts are dangerous.
Especially the metal ones.
I don't park at a store that uses metal shopping carts.
That's a good idea, but there was a good sale at this store.
Did you save any money on the sale?
Yes, I did. I saved about $50.
That's great.
Yes, except this dent will cost about $150.
Did you see Titanic?
Yes, it is a great movie.
I saw it 12 times.
I saw it 8 times.
I have the DVD.
So do I.
Let's go to your home,
We can watch my DVD.
and then we can go to my home.
And watch your DVD.
I always cry at the end.
Me too. It's so sad.
Let's play cards.
I don't know any card games.
I'll teach you one.
Okay, what will you teach me?
It's called poker.
Is it easy to learn?
Yes, it will only take about 30 minutes.
Okay, teach me how to play.
We each get 5 cards.
Oh, look, I have 4 10s.
That's great, but you're not supposed to tell me.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I don't have 4 10s.
I'm a good card player
Why is that?
because I watch the other players.
What do you mean?
People will tell you if they have a good hand.
How do they do that?
For example, a friend of mine licks his lips.
When he licks his lips, you know he has a good hand?
I know he has a good hand, so I don't bet.
He never wins your money?
Nope, and it drives him crazy.
He knows you can't read his mind. Maybe he thinks you are cheating. Turn the radio down, please.
But I'm listening to it.
Well, listen to it more quietly.
I can't wait till I grow up.
What will you do?
I will play the radio as loud as I want.
That's okay with me.
I will have a radio in every room of my house.
Remind me to never visit you.
All the radios will be on extra loud.
Your neighbors will hate you.
If they don't like it, they can move.
Don't waste your money.
I hope I win the lotto.
Your chances are very small.
But you can't win if you don't play.
Ha! You can't win if you do play.
Someone has to win.
That's what everyone says.
Might as well be me.
That's what everyone says.
You're trying to tell me something?
That didn't take long.
You think I should quit playing?
Save your money for school. What's on TV?
Nothing much.
What about the baseball game?
It got rained out.
Rained out?
Yes, rained out.
How could that be?
Well, you can't play baseball in a rainstorm.
I thought they were playing under a dome.
The dome doesn't close.
Why doesn't it close?
Who knows? They said they'll fix it before next season. Can I try your coffee?
Sure. Here you go.
That's not bad.
There's nothing in it.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's just coffee.
I figured that.
It's not too bitter for you.
It's a little bitter, but it's okay.
There's no sugar or cream in it.
No, it's a taste you have to get used to.
Sort of like beer. Let's take a walk.
What's the weather like?
Let me step outside and see.
It's a little chilly, right?
Yes, it is.
I'll put on my cap.
Wear a jacket too.
I wonder if I should bring my gloves.
Maybe you should, just in case it gets colder.
I'll put a glove in each pocket.
We'll get warmer as we walk.
Yes, but it gets colder as the sun goes down. Look at the car chase on TV.
That driver's crazy.
I can't believe he hasn't crashed.
How fast is he going?
They say he's going 80 miles per hour.
He's going to kill someone.
Look, he just hit that car.
Oh my goodness. No one is safe on the streets.
Now he's slowing down.
Maybe he ran out of gas.
Look, he just got out of the car and started running.
I hope the police catch him. TV news is so stupid.
They shouldn't even call it news.
Last night, they told us about a cat in a sofa.
Yesterday, they told us about a dog in a pipe.
Last week, they told us about a bear in a backyard.
Last month, they told us about a mouse in a restaurant.
The weatherman tells us the temperature in every town.
The sports guy shows us players fighting.
They always tell us what's next.
They always make what's next sound exciting, but it never is.
It's more like news for kids.
They should have kid reporters.
I love my computer.
Computers are so cool.
I love to go online.
The internet is amazing.
You can travel all over the world.
I know. I went to China yesterday.
What did you do?
I stood on the Great Wall and looked all around.
What was it like?
It was like the real thing.
It was like being there?
Yes, I feel like I was actually there.
The Beatles are the best.
They are the best musical group ever.
I love their songs.
I don't know which one I like the best.
I like the ones I can sing along with.
So do I, like She Loves You.
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you know you should be glad.
What a great song.
How about Let It Be?
Oh yes, let it be, let it be.
There will be an answer, let it be. Let's go see a movie.
I'd rather not.
Why not?
You know I don't like crowds.
Let's go to an early movie.
Okay, that won't be very crowded.
What would you like to see?
Oh, I don't care. You're the one who wants to go out.
Well, I want to go see The Pursuit of Happiness.
What have you heard about it?
It's based on a true story about a divorced man and his young son.
Well, I hope it has a happy ending. What's your favorite thing to do?
I like to watch people.
That's your favorite thing to do?
Well, it's one of them.
Where do you go to watch people?
My girlfriend and I sit outside Starbucks.
That sounds like a good spot.
We watch people walk by with their dogs.
I guess you see lots of different dogs.
We don't even know what kind most of them are.
There are lots of different kinds, but they all have one thing in common.
Yes, they love to sniff each other when they meet. They call him Father Dollar Bill.
Yes, he was on the TV news today.
Every Easter Sunday, he gives away money.
Is it his money?
No, movie stars give him money to give to homeless people.
How much money does he give away?
This year, he gave away $15,000.
That's a lot of money.
He gave $100 to people in wheelchairs.
What about the other homeless people?
They get $1 each.
People stood in line just to get $1? Oh, the movies are the best.
Even though they're in black and white?
A good story is more important than color.
Actors didn't curse back then.
and there was no violence.
People today don't like that.
No, today people like lots of action.
I like a good story.
I like to see actors who are like real people.
Like real people with real problems.
They still make movies like that.
Yes, but they never make much money.
Do you get PBS on TV?
Yes, everybody gets the public broadcasting system.
It puts me to sleep.
Tell me about it.
A gardening show follows a knitting show.
A cooking show follows a sewing show.
A travel show follows another travel show.
I'll say, I've gone around the world a dozen times already.
Now they're adding old TV shows to the old movies.
I sure would like to see something interesting for a change.
If more people donate money, PBS could offer new shows.
Who wants to donate? Public TV should be free. I love to watch Judge Judy.
Is that a TV show?
Yes, it's on every afternoon.
What's so good about it?
They have interesting lawsuits.
Such as?
Yesterday, a woman complained about a cell phone she bought on eBay.
Was something wrong with the phone?
It works only in Canada.
Did the seller know that?
Yes, and he didn't tell the buyer.
I hope Judge Judy made the seller take the phone back. That woman is a very good singer.
Yes, but she looks like a man.
What difference does it make?
Female singers are supposed to be pretty.
Singers are supposed to sound good.
They should look good too.
There are lots of ugly men singers.
Men singers don't have to look good.
Then neither do women singers.
Well, I would never buy her CD.
But you would buy her CD if she was pretty?
Yes, I would buy all of her CDs. All the TV stations are going to go digital.
Yes, that will occur next month.
Most of them are already broadcasting in digital.
The digital signal is very clear.
Oh no, it isn't.
What do you mean?
I can't get a single channel.
Do you have a digital TV?
Of course, but I don't have cable.
You don't need to have cable, but you do need a good antenna.
But I have rabbit ears.
Rabbit ears aren't strong enough. Buy a digital antenna.
I've got a date for you.
Oh, really?
Are you interested?
Maybe. What is she like?
She's got a great personality.
Uh-oh, that means that she's fat and ugly.
She's cute.
Okay, so she's not ugly, she's just fat.
She weighs 98 pounds.
Okay, she's not fat, so what's the problem with her?
Who said there's a problem with her?
The problem is, she has no problems. She's too good for me. I think you're very pretty.
Thank you.
Would you have dinner with me?
I would like to.
Can I pick you up Friday night?
What time?
8 o'clock.
That sounds great.
We'll go to a French restaurant.
I've never been to a French restaurant.
I think you'll love the food.
I'm not going to eat any snails.
You have pretty eyes.
Thank you. So do you.
I wish my eyes were blue.
What's the matter with green eyes?
Nothing except my favorite color is blue.
Maybe in your next life you'll have blue eyes.
But what if I'm a fish in my next life?
I think some fish have blue eyes.
I hope I don't come back as a fish.
I hope I come back as a cat.
Cats have beautiful eyes.
I would love to have blue cat eyes.
I love you.
I love you too.
I loved you the first day I saw you.
Was it love at first sight?
Yes, it was love at first sight.
I didn't love you at first.
I know, I had to chase you for a while.
Yes, you chased me and then you caught me.
Now you're mine forever.
And you're mine forever.
We're gonna grow old together.
And be happy together.
I'm in love with that girl.
Have you told her?
Of course not.
Why not?
She would laugh at me.
How do you know?
Because they always do.
Maybe she's different.
They're all the same.
Just ask her out to dinner.
And then what?
And then she'll know that you like her.
Give me a hug.
I'm not in the mood.
What's the matter?
I saw you looking at that woman.
What woman?
You know, that woman with the big boobs.
I was not looking at her.
You were too.
I'm not interested in her.
Then why were you looking at her?
I was looking at something else.
Oh, really? Then spend tonight looking at the sofa. Would you like to go on a blind date?
You must be joking.
No, I'm serious.
I don't want to date a blind woman.
A blind date doesn't mean that she is blind.
What does it mean?
A blind date is a date with someone you don't know.
Why would I date someone I don't even know?
To try something new and exciting.
What if I don't like her?
Then you don't date her again.
I have a date tomorrow night.
Really? Who with?
A girl I met at the market.
You met a girl at the supermarket?
She was standing behind me in a really slow line at the checkout counter.
What did you say to her?
I had 2 pineapples in my cart, and she asked where I'd found them.
She asked you about your pineapples?
I told her I took the last 2 on the shelf, but I offered her one of mine.
That was nice of you.
She asked me how she could return the favor, so I asked her out.
Sometimes a slow line can be a good thing.
Did you have a date Friday night?
Yes, in fact, I did.
Who did you go out with?
A man I met in a coffee shop.
Where did you go?
We went to a nice restaurant.
Anywhere else?
Then we went to a jazz club.
That sounds like a nice date.
Yes, it was pleasant.
But you won't date him again?
No, he was nice, but there was no chemistry. I had the worst date the other night.
What happened?
First of all, he was half an hour late.
That's not a good start.
Then he didn't bother to apologize.
That's rude.
Then he drove too fast to the restaurant.
That's dangerous.
I thought about getting out and taking a taxi home.
What happened at the restaurant?
We had a $40 meal, and he left $1 tip.
I guess you can't go back to that restaurant.
I don't like that man.
Why not?
He's a dirty old man.
What do you mean?
He's old enough to be my father, yet he asked me out.
Well, you can't blame a man for asking.
He should act his age.
But a lot of old people are still interested in dating.
They should find a nice hobby.
Just wait until you're 50 years old.
Dating will be the furthest thing from my mind.
That's what you say now. Wait till you're 50.
Does your girlfriend ever make you angry?
Sometimes.
What does she do?
Just yesterday I told her I wouldn't trade her for all the money in the world.
That was a nice thing to say.
That's what I thought.
What did she say?
She laughed. She didn't believe me.
That wasn't very nice of her.
She said that nothing is more important to me than money.
What did you say?
I told her I wouldn't trade her for any other woman in the world.
Some people have good noses.
I wish I had a good nose. Mine is way too big.
I don't mean good looking, I mean good smelling.
Oh, but that can be a curse.
Yes, because you can be too sensitive to odors.
I'll say, my girlfriend has a nose like a drug dog.
Did she catch you using drugs?
Sort of. She knows whenever I sneak a cigarette.
You don't need a good nose for that. Cigarettes stink.
But when I sneak just one cigarette in the morning, she can smell it that evening.
Boy, that is a good nose.
I told her she should apply for a job at customs.
Let's go out to eat.
That sounds like fun.
Where do you want to go?
Let me think a minute.
I feel like Chinese.
That sounds delicious.
I know a good Chinese restaurant.
How far away is it?
It's only 10 minutes from here.
Do we need reservations?
Oh, no. We can walk right in.
Let's go now. I'm hungry. I can't believe how long this line is.
This is a popular restaurant, isn't it?
Yes, but isn't it a fast food restaurant? Is it?
It's the slowest hamburger in town.
That's because they cook it while you wait.
Yes, that's why it's also the best hamburger in town.
A great burger and great service.
Yes, the workers are very polite.
And they're clean.
I've been coming here for years.
Me too.
Excuse me, they just called my number.
Lunch was delicious.
Thank you.
What kind of soup was that?
It was tomato soup.
That tasted so good.
I put lemon and butter in it.
The sandwich was good too,
Everyone likes bacon and tomato sandwiches.
especially on toast.
And the pickles were great too.
Tomorrow we'll have rice and fish for lunch.
I can't wait. I'm calling the waiter.
What's the matter?
This steak has too much fat.
What do you want the waiter to do?
Bring me a better steak.
I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
They will drop the new steak on the floor, step on it, and then spit on it.
You're crazy.
Then the waiter will give you a big smile as he brings you the new steak.
Where did you get these crazy ideas?
I used to cook in a restaurant. Let's leave.
But we just got here.
Did you see the waiter's hands?
No.
He had dirty fingernails.
Really?
His nails were black.
That's disgusting.
And he poured water into our glasses.
Yuck. No water for me.
I wonder if the cook's nails are dirty too.
Who cares? Let's get out of here. This hot bread is delicious.
I like this restaurant because they give you free bread.
Well, I think we are paying for it.
No, look at the bill when we get it. There's no charge for the bread.
It is delicious, especially with butter.
I think we should just leave after we fill up on the bread.
They probably wouldn't like that.
I'm eating so much bread that I'm getting full.
Then stop eating the bread.
Okay, just one more piece. Pass the butter, please.
If I owned a restaurant, I would never serve hot bread before the main course.
That's terrible. I would never go to your restaurant. Is this a clean restaurant?
Well, the tables and chairs look okay.
Okay, let's sit down.
Check out the silverware.
It passes inspection.
Here comes the waiter. See if his hands and nails are clean.
Well, the waiter looked clean, so I guess it's okay to eat here.
You're forgetting about the bathroom.
I'm going to just hope that the bathroom is clean.
You're not going to examine it before we order dinner.
No, I'd rather not find out that it's dirty because I'm pretty hungry right now.
Me too. Let's forget about germs and focus on food.
Have you seen our waiter?
Here he comes now.
We've been sitting here for almost 10 minutes.
Oops, I guess I was wrong. That isn't our waiter.
We can give him 5 more minutes and then leave.
I'll go up front and talk to the manager.
That's a good idea.
Maybe they'll give us free drinks for waiting so long.
Maybe he'll send us our waiter immediately.
Every time we eat out, it's an adventure.
Last time, we got seats next to the kitchen.
We'll never go there again. Is this table okay?
No, it's too close to the kitchen door.
How about this table?
No, it's too close to the front door.
This looks like a nice table.
No, it's too close to the salad bar.
Okay, I give up.
Well, there is one good table.
Great, which one?
That one. A group of 8 just sat down at it.
I don't believe the art world.
What is it this time?
An Andy Warhol drawing.
He's a famous artist.
He drew 2 butterflies and a flower on a napkin in a restaurant.
Did he sign it?
Yes.
Is it beautiful?
It's just black ink on a white napkin, and the napkin has food stains.
So it's not worth much.
Only about $30,000.
Without the food stains, it would probably be worth more.
I love salads.
Me too.
I usually eat a simple salad.
What do you put in it?
Just lettuce, tomato, and celery.
That's it?
I add some pepper and salt.
I always put cheese in my salads.
Yes, cheese is nice.
What kind of dressing do you use?
I pour lots of French dressing on top.
Me too. French dressing is so delicious. Who cares about calories? I love cheese.
Me too.
Where does cheese come from?
It comes from cows.
So we get cheese from cows and we get milk too?
Yes, we do.
What else do we get from cows?
We get hamburgers and steak.
Oh, that's so delicious.
We also get leather.
We get a lot of things from cows, don't we?
Yes, a cow is man's best friend.
I used to work in a deli.
How did you like it?
I loved it.
Did you get free food?
I ate free cheese and meat every day.
That sounds like a great job.
Whatever a customer ordered, I sliced off a little more for me.
Did you get fat?
No, but I did put on a few pounds.
That sounds like a dream job.
It was, until one day my manager caught me.
No more free cheese for you, huh?
I'm on a new diet.
What are you eating now?
I switched from pasta to potatoes.
Why did you do that?
Pasta is processed food. Potatoes are natural food.
Natural food has more vitamins.
And it's just as easy to prepare.
How do you prepare the potatoes?
I wash them and then steam them for 15 minutes.
That's pretty simple.
Then I add butter, salt, and pepper.
Can I have all those cans of tomato sauce you bought for your pasta?
My girlfriend's mom got mad at me at the dinner table.
Why was that?
I sprinkled salt and pepper on the food before I tasted it.
Well, what's the matter with that?
Her mom is a great cook.
So? A little salt and pepper never hurt anything.
It hurt her feelings.
Oh?
I apologized to her, but I could tell she was still upset.
Maybe you shouldn't eat there again.
I'm sure everything will be okay in a day or two.
It's your girlfriend's fault. She should have warned you. I eat the same thing every day.
You're kidding.
No, I'm serious.
Doesn't that get old?
No, because I'm eating food that I like.
But the same thing day after day gets old.
Well, I guess if it ever does get old, I'll change to something different.
Do you eat fruits and vegetables every day?
No, I hate vegetables.
But you eat fruits.
I eat 2 apples, 1 banana, and 1 orange every day.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's something wrong with my orange.
What's wrong?
It's not orange.
Your orange isn't orange.
No, it's dark pink.
Are you sure? I never heard of such a thing.
I just peeled it, and I'm looking at it right now.
Let me see. Yes, you're right. Your orange is pink.
Who ever heard of such a thing?
Oh, look. Here's the little sticker that was on it. It's called a pink navel.
What is this world coming to?
Who knows? Maybe soon we'll have pink bananas. I love peanuts.
Me too. I love them roasted and salted.
I love boiled peanuts.
Boiled? I never heard of that.
Just boil raw peanuts in salt water until the shells are soft.
I'll have to try them sometime.
They're best when they're hot.
My brother is allergic to peanuts.
That's not good.
No, it isn't. He almost died when he was little.
He has to be very careful about what he eats.
He has a very strict diet. I'm gaining weight.
How much have you gained?
3 pounds just this month.
Do you know why?
I think it's the ice cream.
You started eating ice cream.
It was on sale.
How much did you buy?
I filled up my freezer with ice cream.
Well, it won't last forever.
No, I figure I'll finish it all by next week.
Then you can start losing weight. If there isn't another sale.
I'm stuffed.
Of course you are. You ate everything on the table.
I don't like to eat leftovers.
I'm glad to hear there's something you don't like to eat.
I like my food hot and fresh.
You like to see it disappear.
I don't like it reheated.
Well, you'll have hot, fresh food tomorrow night.
I'm so full I'm going to burst.
You should loosen your belt.
I already loosened my belt and unbuttoned my pants.
Well, don't stand up, please. I saw what you did.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, yes, you did.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't have any idea.
You know what you did.
Maybe I know, but how could you know?
Because I was watching you.
Okay, I'm sorry I did it.
Don't drink milk out of the carton. Use a glass.
I promise I'll never drink out of the carton again.
I went to Hawaii on vacation.
Did you like it?
I loved it. I want to live there.
What did you like?
The island is so green and the water is so blue.
Did you go swimming?
I went to the beach every day.
How was the weather?
It was hot and sunny every day.
What did you do at night?
At night, I went out to eat. The food was delicious.
People who live in Hawaii are lucky. I like this hotel.
What do you like about it?
We get a free breakfast.
Coffee and a roll?
No, a real breakfast.
Bacon and eggs?
With toast, ham, sausage, fresh fruit, and juice.
Wow, that is nice. Let's stay for 2 nights.
And the rooms are clean too.
Do they allow pets?
No pets, no smoking.
I like that. Let's stay 3 nights. I'm not sleeping here tonight.
What's the matter? This is a nice room.
Maybe the room is nice, but not the bed.
What's wrong with the bed?
Look at this sheet.
Yes,
See those stains?
I sure do.
I'm not sleeping on that sheet.
We'll just call the front desk. They'll give us new sheets.
I want sheets without stains on them.
From now on, let's bring our own sheets.
What time does your plane leave?
It leaves at 12:15.
When do you have to be at the airport?
I have to be there 2 hours early.
So we have to be at the airport at 10:15.
That means we have to leave the house at 9:15.
Well, it's an hour to get there if there are no traffic problems.
So maybe we better leave at 8:15?
Yes, it's better to get there too early than too late.
I agree.
You never know what might happen on these freeways.
There's at least one huge accident every day. I need to fly to New York
When are you going?
during the Christmas holidays.
You'd better buy your ticket now.
You must be kidding.
No, I'm not. It's March. Time is running out. Seats are selling out right now.
I thought I would wait until October.
I'll bet this is the first time you've ever flown during Christmas.
You're right.
Well, listen to me. You need to buy a ticket now.
But maybe prices will be cheaper in October.
Cheaper prices won't do you any good if there are no seats. I hate flying.
So do I.
A long time ago, flying used to be okay.
Now it's like riding a bus.
You're jammed in with people all around you.
Half of them are coughing and the other half are sneezing.
You don't have any elbow room or knee room.
People are always getting up to use the bathroom.
Kids are crying or climbing over you.
It's a flying zoo.
I wish I could afford first-class seats.
Doesn't everybody? Some guys rode across the Atlantic Ocean.
Good for him.
Why would he do that?
Did he set a new record?
Yes, I think he did.
Well, I guess that's why he did it.
What's the point?
Now he has the world record.
But someone's going to break it, so what good is it?
Well, he can enjoy it while it lasts.
I don't think he even got paid for it.
Some people do it just to do it. I want to go on a cruise ship.
That sounds like fun. Where do you want to go?
I want to cruise to Hawaii.
That should be a nice trip. Lots of fun and lots of food.
I have no idea how much it will cost.
I think it depends on the season and your cabin.
Well, of course, I want to go when the weather is nice.
Yes, you don't want to travel in winter storms.
And I want to get a big cabin with a view.
Are you going to travel alone?
No, my sister and I will travel together.
Well, you should go online and try to find a good deal. I hate to fly.
Because of all the security?
No, because it hurts my ears.
What do you mean?
Every time we land or take off, my ears hurt so much.
That's just the altitude change, I think.
Whatever it is, it hurts.
Can't you take medicine or something for that?
I've tried everything, but nothing works.
Have you tried earplugs?
They don't work either.
Well, be glad you're not a pilot.
Spring break starts tomorrow.
Are you going to go anywhere?
I was thinking of driving to Arizona.
To the Grand Canyon?
Yes, I've never been there.
I was there when I was a kid.
How did you like it?
I loved it. I still remember how amazing it was.
I'm sure I'll like it too.
You should try riding a mule on a trail to the bottom.
No way, I don't want to fall to my death.
Don't worry, only one person has ever fallen off a mule. That hotel was terrible.
The worst in the whole world.
The walls were so thin.
All day long we heard TVs or telephones.
All night long we heard people snoring.
Housekeeping didn't give us fresh towels.
Room service brought us a cold dinner.
Our non-smoking room stunk of cigarette smoke.
Our room was right next to the elevator and the ice machine.
They added phony charges to our bill.
How did we end up in that terrible hotel?
The travel agent gave us a 50% discount. I have to hang up. I'm so sleepy.
It's not even 10 o'clock.
I'm falling asleep on the phone.
You got up real early?
I had to take my friend to the airport.
Why didn't you take a nap when you got home?
I didn't get home until 30 minutes ago.
Why is that?
There was a bomb threat at the airport.
Only a threat?
Yes, but I was stuck there all day while they looked for the bomb.
Someday the bomb is going to... My dad went to Washington, D.C.
Why did he do that?
He was invited along with about 90 other veterans.
Who invited them?
Some private organization.
Why did they invite him?
To thank him and all the other soldiers who served in World War II.
That's very nice.
My dad got to see the beautiful new World War II monument.
That trip must have cost a lot of money.
He said all the money came from private... That was a great trip to Washington, D.C.
Tell me about it, Dad.
About 90 of us World War II veterans got on the plane at 8 a.m.
How long was the flight?
It only took about 2 hours.
Did you take pictures at the World War II monument?
Oh yes, we all took lots of pictures.
Then you flew back home that evening?
Yes, when we landed, TV reporters and the army band were there.
That must have made you feel really special.
Oh, it did. There were about 300 people there to honor us.
Well, you all deserve it. You helped save our country.
Can we go to a baseball game?
Of course.
I love baseball.
So do I.
I love to eat the peanuts.
I love to eat the hot dogs.
I hope we'll see a home run.
I hope we'll catch a foul ball.
Bring a jacket.
Yes, it gets a little cool at night.
Bring a glove to catch a foul ball.
No, I'll just use my cap to catch a foul ball. Golf is a silly game.
It certainly is.
You hit a white ball,
And then you chase it.
and then you hit it again.
Finally, you put the ball into a hole in the ground.
You do this 18 times because there are 18 holes.
What's the point?
How can it be fun?
They pay money to play this silly game.
I think golfers have a mental problem.
I think they're nuts. Do you want to go fishing?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Where do you want to go?
We can go to the river,
Or we can go to the lake.
or we can go to the ocean.
Let's go to the lake.
Yes, the lake is only 10 miles away.
We can be there in 20 minutes.
I'll get our fishing rods.
I'll get the bait.
We'll have fresh fish for dinner. Baseball is fun.
I like to hit the ball.
I like to run around the bases.
I like to slide into the bases.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to slide.
I like to be a baseball player when I grow up.
Me too. I want to play for the Yankees.
Not me, I want to play for the Dodgers.
We have to practice every day.
I don't like practice,
Me neither. It's boring.
but practice makes perfect. Let's go jogging.
That's a good idea.
I bought some new shoes.
Are they comfortable?
They're very comfortable.
How much were they?
They were on sale for $80.
Do they help you run faster?
No, but my feet don't hurt anymore.
Then they're worth every penny.
You might want to buy a pair.
I'll wait until I wear this pair out. Tiger is the greatest golfer in the world.
You can say that again.
But I'm worried about Tiger
Why is that?
because he likes to scuba dive.
What's wrong with that?
It can be dangerous.
You mean he could drown?
He shouldn't scuba dive until he retires.
But he dives to relax.
He might relax, but it makes me nervous.
If his wife doesn't mind, you shouldn't mind. Did you watch that golf tournament?
The one that Tiger won?
How did he do it?
It was nothing for him.
He sank a 20-foot putt on the last hole to win by 1 stroke.
He sank a 25-footer last year at the same tournament to win by 1 stroke.
I think he is from outer space.
No human could possibly play golf that well.
Whenever he needs a shot to win a tournament, he makes that shot.
No human can do that.
Somebody should check his birth record.
I bet it says he was born on Mars. Who's the greatest baseball player?
There are so many great players.
Yes, but who is the greatest?
I'd have to say Babe Ruth.
Most people would say that.
He changed the game.
Yes, he made the home run popular.
Everybody loved him all over the nation.
He helped make the Yankees the best team ever.
And Ruth was a good person, too.
He always visited hospitals to cheer up sick kids.
There will never be another Babe. Did you hear what happened at the baseball game?
No, please tell me.
Someone punched out someone.
That's not nice.
It's worse than that.
How so?
2 guys got into an argument.
I bet they were drinking.
A 3rd guy punched out one of the 2 guys.
I bet he was drinking too.
The victim hit his head on the concrete steps and died.
That's terrible. Can't people just have fun at a baseball game? I want to go to the ball game.
Is there a game tonight?
Yes, it starts at 7 p.m.
Can we get tickets?
Yes, but only the cheap tickets.
How much are they?
They're only $5 each.
That's a good price.
Yes, it's cheaper than a hot dog or a beer.
Where are the seats?
They're behind the outfield.
Maybe we can catch a home run ball.
Golf is so hard.
What's so hard about hitting a little white ball?
It's hard if you want to do it right.
You mean like Tiger?
No, like a good amateur golfer.
What's so hard about golf?
There are so many things you have to do right.
Like what?
Like keep your left arm straight, keep your head down, and follow through.
Yikes, who can remember all of that?
You need to get a lot of lessons when you're really young.
Forget it. Golf sounds more like work than...
Did you hear about the ball player?
The home run hitter on drugs?
He said a doctor helped him with a personal problem.
He said he wasn't using drugs.
He apologized to the fans.
The league suspended him for 50 games.
That will cost him some money.
Yes, about $7 million.
That will teach him a good lesson.
He probably won't use drugs anymore.
But it won't stop other players from using drugs.
No. Everyone always figures that they won't get caught.
I like that shirt.
So do I.
How much is it?
I don't know. The tag is missing.
Ask the clerk.
I will.
Oh, look, here's another shirt just like it.
Does it have a price tag?
Yes, it does. It's only $20.
That's a great price.
I think I'll buy both of them.
You'd better try them on first. I bought you a pair of pants.
Thank you.
I hope they fit.
I hope you kept the receipt.
You think they won't fit?
I think I've put on some weight.
You think?
Maybe a pound or 2.
Maybe 4 or 5 pounds.
My waist is bigger than it was.
No problem. These pants have an elastic waistband.
You are so smart. What do we need to buy?
Let me look at our list.
I know we need milk.
Non-fat.
Of course, what else?
We need cheese, bread, and ham.
What kind of cheese?
Swiss.
Of course, the cheese with holes in it.
I never used to buy Swiss cheese.
Why not?
I didn't want to pay for the holes.
I need some pants.
I thought you just bought a pair.
I did.
What's wrong with them so soon?
The pants are fine, but the pocket has a huge hole in it.
You shouldn't carry your keys and pens in your pocket.
But that's what pockets are for.
You should carry them in a purse.
I'm a man, and men don't carry purses.
Well, you should buy pants with stronger pockets.
I would if I could find someone who makes strong pockets.
Try a Google search online. What are those wipes for?
You use them to wipe the handle of the shopping cart.
That's a great idea.
Yes, all of the markets just started offering wipes to shoppers.
I'm going to take 5 wipes.
What do you need 5 of them for?
One to wipe the handle and the others to wipe the produce.
What's the matter with the produce?
Do you think the bananas fell from the sky?
What do you mean?
I mean, someone used their dirty hands to pick the bananas, the apples, and the oranges.
Well, you better save a wipe for the dirty dollar bills you're going to pay with. Did you go to the 99-cent store?
Yes, I did.
What did you buy?
Well, I got a lot of good deals as usual.
Like what?
Well, a dozen large eggs were only 99 cents.
That's a good deal.
And a 1-pound tub of soft butter was the same price.
Another good deal.
But the best deal was 5 pounds of potatoes for 99 cents.
I don't know how that store makes money.
Neither do I, but they're doing something. I need a new computer.
What's the matter with yours?
It's 6 years old.
That's pretty old.
It still works, but I'm going to give it to charity.
Are you going to buy a desktop or laptop?
Oh, a laptop, of course.
A PC or a Mac?
I haven't decided yet.
More and more people are using Macs.
But 90% of the world uses PCs.
And that's not going to change anytime soon. I got ripped off.
What happened?
I had a car problem, so I went online.
Did you find a solution?
Yes, I did. A site I went to said they would send me the solution.
So what's the problem?
I sent them $20 using my credit card, but they never sent me the solution.
What are you going to do?
I sent them an email asking for my money back.
Have you heard from them?
Not yet. It's been a week.
Well, I guess that's a $20 lesson for you. Where's the pencil sharpener?
Which one?
Anyone. I need to sharpen this pencil.
I think there's one on the dining room table.
I already looked there.
Did you look in the desk drawer?
Yes, I looked there too.
Don't we have about 5 sharpeners?
Yes, but they seem to have legs.
Tomorrow I'm going to buy an electric sharpener.
Get one with the rubber suction cups on the bottom.
Yes, that way it will stay where I put it. I'm trying to stretch my dollars.
How are you doing that?
I started shopping at the dollar store.
That saves a lot of money.
I bought 3 pounds of potatoes for $1.
That's a good deal.
Yes, even though some of the potatoes had eyes.
Just put them in the fridge.
Also, I bought a can of cheap coffee and a bag of good coffee.
Why did you do that?
I mixed them together.
If the coffee still tastes okay, that's a good idea.
I need a job.
I thought you had a job.
I did.
What happened?
I got laid off.
That's terrible. When did it happen?
I got laid off last week.
Just you?
No, 10 of my coworkers got laid off too.
What are you going to do?
I'm looking in the newspaper for a job.
Good luck.
Before you go to that interview, check yourself.
What's to check?
Are your nails clean?
Yes, they are.
Did you double check your nose and teeth?
They are clean too.
Did you shine your shoes?
My shoes are shined.
Do your socks match?
Of course they match.
No, they don't. One is black and one is dark blue.
Yikes. Thank you. Life is hard.
It sure is.
I thought school was hard.
Me too. I couldn't wait to graduate.
But now work is hard too.
I agree. Work is just as hard as school.
Sometimes I wish I was back in school.
Me too. School was fun.
And it was only 12 years.
It went by pretty fast.
But work goes on forever.
We have to work for 30 years. I'm sleepy.
So am I.
I had a long day.
So did I.
I didn't even have lunch.
Neither did I.
I was busy the whole day.
So was I.
I had to bring work home with me.
I did too.
Your day was just like mine.
Of course it was. We worked together.
I don't like my job.
What do you do?
I'm a babysitter.
Is that a lot of work?
Babies cry all the time.
You have to change their diapers.
I have to feed them.
Are you looking for another job?
No, I'm looking for another family.
Another family?
A family with only one baby.
That's a good idea. I need a job.
What was your last job?
I was a painter.
What happened?
I got laid off because there was no work.
What else can you do?
I'm a handyman.
Can you fix a dripping faucet in a kitchen sink?
Of course.
Then I have a job for you in my kitchen.
It will cost you only $20 plus parts.
Okay, that sounds like a fair price. What would you do if you lost your job?
I have no idea. I've been here for 20 years.
Do you have any other skills?
Well, I know how to flip hamburgers.
No one would hire you to flip hamburgers.
Have you heard something that you're not telling me?
What do you mean?
Are there going to be layoffs at this place?
I certainly hope not.
If you got laid off, you'd be flipping hamburgers too.
Oh, great. We could both work at Burger King.
Maybe we'd get laid off there too. Do your students ever talk about their jobs?
Yes, and they ask me what jobs are the best.
I tell my students to become a teacher.
Teaching is a great job.
It's the best job I've ever had.
What makes it so good?
For me, it's the students.
What do you mean?
I mean, I have wonderful students.
That must be nice.
Teaching is the best part of my whole day.
You're a lucky man to have a job you love. Boy, I'm glad that job is finished.
How long did it take?
4 hours without a break.
It's always nice to finish a job.
Well, it's good and bad.
What's bad about it?
When you finish, all you do is start another job.
Yes, that's right. It does get boring.
Especially if it's the same work over and over.
But that's what most people do.
Yes, I guess most of us are stuck in a routine.
I wonder if there is any job that you don't repeat over and over.
I think I have the worst boss in the world.
What makes him so bad?
He's rude and he yells a lot.
That's hard to take.
I never heard him say please or thank you.
He sounds like a real jerk.
No one at work likes him.
Can't you report him to his supervisor?
Of course not. If I do that, I'll lose my job.
Yes, they don't like troublemakers or complainers.
I can't quit because I'm making a good salary.
You shouldn't choose money over happiness. What are we going to do?
About what?
About finding a job for me.
You don't need a job. I make enough money for both of us.
That doesn't matter. I don't want to sit around.
Okay, what kind of job do you want?
I'm not sure.
Well, you should do something that you enjoy.
I enjoy selling. I was born to sell.
Okay, what do you want to sell?
Cigarette lighters. I'll make a fortune.
But you hate cigarettes and you hate smoking. A new hotel is looking for workers.
Yes, I saw it on the TV news.
They need 300 new workers.
And 4,000 people showed up.
So many people are out of work.
I still have my job, thank goodness.
So do I, but I'm worried.
Me too. There are no guarantees.
If you lose your job, you can move in with me.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you.
You would do the same for me.
Of course. What are friends for?
I think I did something real stupid.
What did you do?
I bought some stock.
Everybody buys stock.
I bought it on a hunch.
You didn't read about the company first?
I didn't have to. It's been in business for 60 years.
So what's the problem?
I used all my savings on this one company.
You put all your eggs into one basket?
If the company goes out of business, I'll have nothing.
Oh, you'll have something. You'll have a lesson you'll never forget. I was going to be a doctor.
What happened to your plans?
I got a D in college chemistry.
Well, a D is better than an F.
A tutor helped me get the D.
So you didn't become a doctor.
And now I'm glad that I didn't.
Why is that?
A hospital is the most dangerous place in the world.
Oh, yes, because of all the killer germs.
If you're a smart doctor, you stay away from hospitals.
Yes, the smart doctors are those TV news doctors. No hospitals, no patients. I want to be a mail carrier when I grow up.
Why?
Because you get to meet a lot of people.
You sure do.
And you get a lot of exercise every day.
That's the truth.
And you get to play with a lot of dogs.
Well, you're supposed to be working.
Yes, but I will always pet the friendly dogs.
What about the unfriendly dogs?
I think if you are friendly to dogs, they are friendly to you.
Dogs are like people. Not all of them are friendly. I want to move to New York.
To the state or the city?
The city, of course.
Why do you want to move there?
Because I want to make a lot of money.
There are a lot of poor people in New York.
There sure are, at least 1 million.
So how do you plan to become rich?
I will knock on the doors of all the corporations.
That won't make you rich. Nobody will talk to you.
I will keep knocking on doors.
All you will get is sore knuckles.
I have a stomachache.
Is it something you ate?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
What did you have for breakfast?
The usual cereal with milk and a banana.
Maybe the milk was bad.
It didn't smell bad.
Maybe the banana was bad.
No, the banana was delicious.
Maybe you just need to go to the bathroom.
No, that's not the problem.
Maybe it will go away in a little while. What's this stain?
I don't know.
It looks like blood.
I think my nose was bleeding.
You should wet your shirt immediately.
Why?
Because that gets the blood out of the shirt.
What's a little blood?
Your white shirt is ruined.
So I'll just buy another one.
You can wear this one around the house.
Next time, I'll soak it immediately.
My fingers hurt.
Why do they hurt?
I type too much.
You should take a break.
I need to type to make money.
But typing is causing you pain.
Maybe I should see a doctor.
Doctors are too expensive.
He might tell me to rest for a while.
He might want to cut you open.
He might say I'm okay.
He might say you have bone cancer. What did the doctor say?
He thinks I have too much stress.
Stress causes your stomach aches?
Stress causes different problems with different people.
So what did he tell you to do?
He said I need to think positive.
He didn't give you any medication?
I hate medication. It makes me feel different.
So how do you think positive?
I think about nice things.
Like what?
Like a day at the beach with my toes in the sand. Ouch! I cut my finger.
How did you do that?
It's a paper cut.
Paper can be dangerous.
It hurts, too.
Paper cuts can hurt a lot.
Where are the Band-Aids?
I think they're in the medicine cabinet.
It's on the tip of my finger.
A Band-Aid might not work.
I must not use this finger until the cut heals.
It might take a day or two to heal. Do you smell that?
Oh, yes.
I can't stand cigarette smoke.
It smells so bad.
One cigarette stinks up the whole sidewalk.
Smokers think they are so cool.
They are so weak.
A little cigarette controls them.
They look so stupid taking a puff.
And then they blow smoke out of their mouth.
They think it's cool.
Cigarettes stink.
Do you have a cold?
Yes, I do.
How did you get it?
My sister had a cold. She gave it to me.
Have you taken anything for your cold?
No, I just blow my nose a lot.
Your nose is stopped up.
Yes, I have to breathe through my mouth.
Have you tried nose drops?
No, I don't like nose drops.
They work great.
I don't care. I don't like to put drops in my nose. Would you put suntan lotion on my back, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
You shouldn't lie in the sun for too long.
I want to get a tan. I don't want to look so pale.
What's wrong with looking pale?
People think you might be sick.
Who thinks that?
I don't know.
It's better to be pale than to have skin cancer.
I know that.
So why are you arguing with me? Don't lie in the sun too long.
I can't quit smoking.
Of course you can.
I don't have enough willpower.
Of course you do.
I wish I had never started.
So does every smoker.
I've tried to quit so many times.
So has everyone else.
Nothing seems to work.
All it takes is willpower, and you have it.
Then why can't I quit?
You have to believe in yourself. My back is killing me.
What did you do?
I got out of my car.
That's it?
I injured my back one time just by sneezing.
Whoa, you should see a doctor.
My doctor said I need surgery.
So
forget it.
you don't have the money?
I have no insurance.
Maybe a back rub would help. My brother smokes 3 packs a day.
3 packs of what?
Cigarettes, of course.
How can he do that?
When he's almost finished with one cigarette, he uses it to light another.
He's a chain smoker.
He's been a chain smoker for 30 years.
That's unbelievable. Can he still breathe?
He can, but the people around him can't.
How can he still be alive?
His doctor says his heart and lungs are strong and healthy.
Maybe I should start smoking. I hate brushing my teeth.
It's such a chore.
Brush, brush, spit, spit.
What did they do in the old days?
They brush with their fingers.
They also ate with their fingers.
Why do they call it the good old days?
Maybe because they didn't have to brush and floss.
Who invented flossing?
A dentist, I'm sure.
I hate flossing more than brushing.
I can't wait till all my teeth fall out.
Let's stop for a while. I need a break and some water.
This trail is hard to climb.
Especially on a hot day like this.
I can't believe we haven't seen any animals.
Thank goodness. I don't want to see any wild animals.
All we've seen so far is a couple of lizards.
We're hiking to lose weight, not to see goats and bears.
I bet I've lost a couple of pounds already.
All you've lost is some sweat.
I haven't even lost 1 pound of fat.
If you want to lose fat, you've got to do this hike every day.
Okay, but let's hike in town. At least there are dogs and cats to see. Oh no, another pimple on my face.
Pimples suck.
It seems like I get a new pimple almost every day.
Maybe it's something in your diet.
No, I eat the same things day after day.
Then maybe it's in your genes.
You might be right.
Do pimples run in your family?
Not that I've noticed.
Well, maybe it's from the pollution in the air.
Whatever the cause, I hate seeing them on my face.
Well, on the bright side, they're fun to pop. Do you believe everything you hear?
I don't believe anything I don't see with my own eyes.
You can't believe what you hear on TV or radio?
You can't believe what you read in the newspapers.
Everyone tells you a different story about the same thing.
3 different people will give you 3 different stories.
And the government will give you a 4th story.
Yes, like the government says not to worry about the swine flu.
But the swine flu just killed 20 people in Mexico.
The government says we have nothing to worry about.
Then why are some schools telling the kids to stay home?
The government says to wash our hands frequently and we'll be okay.
Don't pick your nose.
I wasn't picking my nose.
What were you doing?
I was scratching my nose.
I think I know the difference between picking and scratching.
Okay, Mom. Maybe I was picking it a little bit.
Use a tissue next time.
I didn't have a tissue.
Then wait till you find a tissue.
I couldn't wait. It was an emergency.
Oh, really? Maybe you should have called 911.
It wasn't that kind of emergency. Our TV remote is filthy.
Yes, it's covered with crud.
I'm going to clean it.
Don't use water on it.
I'll use a damp cloth.
Don't let water get into any of the cracks.
I'll squeeze the cloth so it's almost dry.
Don't rub the numbers off the remote.
I will rub gently but firmly.
Do it quickly, please, so I can change channels during commercials.
I'll give it back to you in a couple of minutes.
Maybe we should put it in a plastic bag to keep it clean. My ear is killing me.
What's the matter?
I was on a plane.
So?
So every time the plane goes up, my ears start to hurt.
That's no good.
Sometimes the pain goes away and sometimes it doesn't.
Have you seen a doctor?
I've been to 2 doctors.
And they couldn't fix your problem?
They both said I have to live with it.
Or you can stay off planes. Did you see the woman with the new face?
Did she get a nice job?
She got an everything job.
What do you mean?
A team of doctors gave her a whole new face.
Why did they do that?
A mad dog bit most of her face off.
Oh, that's terrible. What does she look like now?
Her face is really fat, but they say the swelling will go down.
And then will she look normal again?
I guess so.
God bless modern medicine. There's something wrong with my right hand.
What's wrong with it?
It aches most of the time.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. I think it's old age.
If it's old age, why don't both of your hands hurt?
That's a good question. Maybe it's not old age.
Are you right-handed?
Yes, all my life.
You're wearing out your right hand. Stop using it so much.
But I do all my writing with my right hand.
Start typing instead. That way your left hand will do half of the work.
I really like this house.
Can we afford it?
They want 20% down.
That's a lot of money.
But the house is so nice.
It's in a great neighborhood.
It's close to the beach.
It's close to the freeways.
It's got a big yard.
The kids love the house too.
If we don't buy it, someone else will.
You're right. Let's buy it now. We can worry later. We can't afford this house.
Are you sure?
We will be house rich but cash poor.
What do you mean?
Our monthly payments will be too high.
We won't have any money for other things?
No, we won't have money for gas or food.
We'll be eating peanut butter sandwiches?
Without the peanut butter.
That's no good.
We have to find a cheaper house.
Of course, we can't live without gas or peanut butter. That is a beautiful house.
I don't like it.
What's the matter with it?
It's on the corner.
So?
That means it gets twice as much traffic.
You're right.
When you're inside, you will always hear cars stopping at the intersection.
Or you'll hear the collision if someone doesn't stop.
Or you'll see the collision if they crash into the house.
Let's find a house that's at the end of a dead end.
That's perfect. The less traffic, the better. I hate looking for an apartment.
Me too.
We have a 2 o'clock appointment to see the one on Main Street.
We better get ready to go.
It's an upstairs unit.
That's good because I don't want to live under people with loud feet.
And it's a corner unit.
That's great. We won't have neighbors on both sides of us.
No pets are allowed.
Perfect. We don't have to listen to barking dogs.
And there are only 6 units in the whole building.
Where's the checkbook? I'm ready to rent it out without even seeing it. Did you call the manager?
Yes, he said he'd come over tomorrow.
Did he say what time?
Yes, he said he'd be here at 9 o'clock.
Did he understand what the problem is?
Yes, I told him our doorbell doesn't work.
It shouldn't take him long to fix it.
I don't even know why we need to fix it.
In case we have visitors.
But they can just knock on the door.
Actually, I want him to look at our carpet too.
Yes, it would be nice if he'd give us new carpet. Do you like this house?
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's perfect for us and the kids.
3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and a big backyard.
And we can afford it.
So are we going to buy it?
I'm afraid not.
It's too far from your job, isn't it?
I can't spend 4 hours on the road every day.
By the time you get home, you'll be too tired to even eat.
I won't be able to play with the kids.
No, we have to find something closer to your job.